And
I know, yeah.
and
All right. Welcome, bruv.
Hello, Cuz. Hello, Dan.
Yeah.
hello, cause bro, one. Sorry, I've not slept. I've not slept.
Right, we'll make a start. We'll make a start now. Welcome to the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And me, Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
And myself, Danny Pindred, and they both call me fam.
Yeah. I believe we're talking something along the lines of sleep today, bruv.
We are
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, you have the
Yeah,
floor.
thanks. Well, it seems appropriate as well as Dan, I hear, and I saw on the WhatsApp group he didn't go to bed last night. I don't know how true that is, Dan.
Oh, unfortunately, it is very true, and you're gonna find that out with the slurring in my words and the look in my eyes as soon as I put my camera on.
Yeah, it's amazing actually how people can seem to miss a night's sleep and it not affect them. We picked up my one of my granddaughters from uni last. When was it? It was her birthday last Friday, and she hadn't been to bed. She said a bit later the night before they'd been up all night playing with the balloons that people have blown up for her. 50 balloons apparently, and they were smashing them about in their kitchen and stuff. But she said she didn't have any sleep, and actually that evening, as it was her birthday, we took her out for a birthday meal. And I said, I bet you're going to really be crashing out during that because to go a whole night without sleep is quite something, really. But she said, no, I'll be fine, and she was fine. She went to bed, I think, about 11, half past 11 that night. She went to sleep straight away and woke up. It's quite difficult to get her out of bed the next day about 10 o'clock. But yeah, she survived a complete missed night's sleep. And so I think we can do that. I think when I look back, I mean, there have been times I've got home from some do or another about 4 in the morning and have grabbed a couple of hours sleep. But I don't think I've ever gone a whole night without sleep. I think it would be very affecting of me, certainly. So you did well. Were you tired later in the day or
Uh,
today?
yes, I am absolutely wiped. To be fair, I mean the process of it was, as you might have read, I'm in the middle of. Well, I won't even say in the middle. I'm at the start of designing a graphic novel, um,
Right.
and I was doing loads of research. I mean, down here I've got like 7 Bibles down here, and then I was all over the internet last night, and I was just
Mm.
jotting stuff down and starting my novel. Um, so that just kind of encapsulated me. It just kept me going all night. And then I was actually literally about to get into bed, and Emmy had sent the link for the for this, and I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday, so I'm like, right, I'll jump in bath, grab a couple more coffees, and I should be all right for now. So,
You'll
yeah,
be
I'm
fine.
wiped. I don't know how they can do it without being affected, but yeah.
Well, when I'm saying a few things about sleep, I won't be offended if you nod off. So if you can't handle it, that's fine. So talking about sleep, it does seem appropriate, doesn't it? Sleep, and it is probably or definitely the biggest or most mysterious thing that we humans do. For the simple reason, it's vital. It really is vital for us to sleep, and indeed all animals or mammals as well. But we don't know why. And whatever people tell you, nothing has been given as evidence as to why humans need to sleep. We don't know why, it's a bit more superficial. We don't know why some of us fall asleep very easily when we go to bed. Usually, well, the average time apparently to fall asleep is about 7 minutes, but between 5 and 15 minutes, whereas other people struggle to get to sleep night after night. Average time apparently to fall asleep is about 7 minutes, but between 5 and 15 minutes, whereas other people struggle to get to sleep night after night. Probably most of us would say, well, we've been in both camps. We normally fall asleep okay, but there are times it can take a long time, depending I suppose, what may be on our minds or how tired we are and all the rest of it. But the fact of the matter is, and it is quite an extraordinary fact if you think about it, we lose, if that's the word, we lose 1/3 of our lives through sleep, or attempting to sleep, shall we say. But 1/3 of our lives are lost to unconsciousness. And that's something quite incredible, because I guess those of us who may have had operations or an operation in our lives, there's something perhaps the biggest nervous element before an operation is thinking, oh, they're going to anesthetize me, I'm going to be put into an unconscious state, and it seems quite uncomfortable, to put it mildly. But then we don't think twice about going to bed and putting ourselves into an unconscious state. It shows how vital it is, because if you go back in earlier humans where they had to sleep outside and there were predators, it was so vital that they slept. They risked being attacked by predators or robbers if they lived in forests or mountains or whatever. So sleep is a very, very strange thing, as I say, particularly as we do not know why we need it. But the fact of the matter is, if we are deprived of sleep for long enough, we will die. It is as simple as that. And they still don't really know why. In the University of Chicago, I think it was in about 1990, something like that, that university has done a lot of research over many years on sleep, apparently. And they actually did an experiment, which probably they wouldn't be allowed to do now because it sounds a bit cruel, and it probably was. But they deprived 10 rats of sleep, just simply deprived them, kept them awake. And they all died between 11 and I think 30 or 32 days. The post-mortems which they did on them showed absolutely no abnormalities, none at all. The bodies simply gave up. And the scientists, the doctors, the researchers have never found out why they died, and they don't know why humans die through lack of sleep, but they know that there's no abnormalities on a post-mortem which show up as to why they've died. Lots of reasons are put forward for why we need to sleep, many reasons over many years, sort of rebooting the nervous system, getting rid of accumulated toxins in the brain.